Hey everyone, what's up? It's Tony here. Hope you're well. It's Football Manager 21. The launch is today. The game is now live. In fact, it actually went live about half an hour ago. So we're already up and running, and in our first save game, it's our career mode. It is the Journeyman. I hope it's the sort of thing you're interested in. If it is, then please hit subscribe on the channel, turn your notifications on, because this promises to be a lot of fun, and I'm very, very excited to get on the journey. Hope you guys are excited as well. Please, of course, join in on the comments below. There are, of course, a few things we need to mention before we go further. We'll give you a bit of a heads up onto the database. So here's the leagues that we've got loaded up. We've got all of Europe, bar the major leagues. So we're not doing England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Ireland, Wales, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, or Portugal. We're not doing those. We are instead going to focus on all the other European nations. We have Austria, Belarus, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Israel, Norway, Poland, Romania, Russia, Serbia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, and the Ukraine. So that's what we have in store. As you can see, a database of about 84,000 players, so hopefully we should get some interesting players and quite an interesting career going on as we progress through. Obviously, this is episode 1, so our main port of call in this is to get a job. That is our only objective in this episode, is to get a job. We could, of course, go anywhere, and I'm open to anywhere. We've started with our Sunday League, Sunday League reputation. We've got no qualifications, we've got nothing. We've just turned up, we've had our haircut, we've bought a suit, we've printed off our CV, we've got a record of achievement under our arm. We've got a notebook to make notes on our potential employers. We have a pen as well. We're very, very excited to get going, and this is going to be a live record, so you may hear a little bit of whirring on the background from the laptop as we progress, because of course it may end up sounding like a jet engine, which I guess is slightly ironic given the fact that we could be traveling all over Europe. So first thing we want to be doing is we want to get ourselves a job. So let's have a quick look and see what is in the job centre. There's quite a few managers' jobs going around. Don't particularly fancy international management, so we're going to ignore that for now. We should probably just jump straight in, and that's what. Let's take international jobs off there. We don't want those, and we don't want reserve and youth team as well. Just close that, and then we're going to literally apply for all, because we might as well just get our name out there quickly. Let's look at something that we're probably not going to get. I would say AAB, unlikely if Clarence Seedorf is in for it. So yeah, that's probably. I mean, yeah, we're not going to get that anyway. But yeah, let's apply for all. See what we've got. Obviously, we'll fast forward a little bit, and yeah, hopefully we'll have some good news soon. Okay, so we sent a couple of emails off less than a day ago for all of the vacant jobs that were going in the game all around Europe. Now, I don't want to suggest that some clubs are desperate, or that, you know, our reputation speaks for itself, you know, as a Sunday League manager with no qualifications, but we've actually got quite a lot of responses. Naturally, a few, you know, rejection letters, obviously, but 1, 2, 3, 4 job offers to interview already, so that's pretty interesting. I guess we'll have a quick look at them, see what they are, because I'm guessing if they are going to get back to us straight away, they are not going to be the most appealing jobs. But let's have a quick look and see what's what. And apologies for any pronunciations I get wrong. Karabükspor, which I'm guessing is in Turkey. Yep, Turkish Division 2. They're bottom of Turkish Division 2, I think, 20th. They haven't played any games yet. They're already on -3. They've not even started, and they're already on -3 for financial mismanagement. Oh, is this what we're going to be up against? Oh, this is awful. This is terrible. Like, this is interview number 1, and my first job offer is from someone who's already on -3 points and struggling financially, insecure finances, local reputation. Oh, this is not, like, they're not selling it to me, are they? Like, let's be honest. Favoured personnel, Lamana Loire. All right, okay. Yeah, of course he's not still playing. Why did I think Loire was still playing? I mean, to be honest, it might have been, given the fact they're on. It wouldn't have been the most bizarre thing to think, I suppose, to have Loire there. Facilities wise, below average training, below average youth, adequate corporate. I mean, 11,000 seater stadium. It's the problem is obviously the finances, isn't it? Now, what have we got there? They're not paying a lot of money for players, which I suppose makes sense if you're in financial trouble. But I mean, it's they've not really sold it to me at the start, which, fair enough. That's their prerogative. I'd rather they sort of were in a better position, but maybe beggars can't be choosers. So that's a possibility there. Who else we got? Roskilde. Roskilde, as in the music festival. That's the only thing I know about Roskilde. Badge looks pretty badass, doesn't it? Some sort of it's like a parrot, like an eagle or something, or like a falcon maybe. 2-star reputation, semi-pro. Danish Division 2, Group 2. Oh God, I forgot about Denmark's got like weird relegation rules on it. So, that doesn't look fun. So, the bottom half of the table is essentially a relegation playoff. Or do they get relegated? I don't know. I don't fancy that. That sounds a bit... it's not ideal, is it? Let's have a quick look here. What we've got... semi-pro, as we say. Icons, we don't really know. I've not really picked out anyone there, I'm afraid. And facilities-wise, below average training, basic youth. 6,000 seat stadium. Okay. Interesting. I mean, maybe not the worst of it. It's certainly better than what we had in Turkey. But I mean, that's a lot of relegation spots, isn't it? Like 7 out of 14. That's don't know about that. Hapoel Afula. Where we got Israeli National League. Let's have a little look here and see. Okay, their league's already started. So, they're third. Okay, they're third after one game. They have 3 points, so they're already 200% better off than the team in Turkey. So that's decent. Okay, finances, 1.5-star rep, professional. That's a bonus. That is a bonus, actually. What have we got there? Nothing massively jumping out at us. They predicted 14th. Okay, so that's fine. So about mid-table-ish. Average core, basic training, basic youth, basic academy. Just basic squad. Big squad. Big squad, actually. Look at that. That's far too many players. Far too many. And there's some money being spent as well, isn't there? What's that? So, £1,600 on him. £1,000. Only a couple of players. Yeah, they've literally spent the money on 3 players, and everyone else is on like a couple £100. Right, okay. Never managed in Israel before, so that could be quite interesting. Let's put them as a maybe. Maybe go and see what they say in interview. And there's this Vestry. Vestry are Icelandic. 9th in the Icelandic First Division. No games played. Right, okay, only 12 teams, that's fine. Nice little league there. 1.5-star rep. Okay, finances. Brand new team, 2016. Oh, we could totally build everything from them. Like, they've got no history, so we could actually create all their history at once. See what they've got facilities wise. Average training youth academy, 1,500 seater stadium. Not going to be making a lot of money, are we? Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's see what they're saying, right? So let's go and have a quick chat with a couple of these guys. see what's going on. Now, what was I saying about teams potentially being a little bit desperate? Because we've barely been a week into this game. We went on a couple of interviews. Roskilde have already come back with an offer. Now, it's not particularly appealing. If you can look here, £275 a week, that's not a lot of money because Denmark is quite expensive to live. They expect us to finish in the top half of Division 2. Well, yeah, obviously, because if you finish in the bottom half, you get relegated. Third round of the Sindbank Pokalen, which I presume is the cup. Then, of course, they want you to maintain Division 2 expectations, top half. That's fine. They're not really fussed as long as we don't get relegated, which is great with a transfer budget of no money, no pounds, and £5,000 a week wages. Not great. Not great, to be honest, Roskilde. I was on the fence, and you've not really convinced me to think otherwise. Now, you've got a huge squad. Granted, you're not paying a lot of money for your players, but even at $5,000, that's not going to go very far. And we're going to have to get rid of all these guys who are just on no contracts to even consider stuff. I'm going to delay it because I think I hope we're going to get a better offer. If not, we're going to Denmark possibly, but let's delay it, see what comes back, because you never know. There's been a few more sackings recently. Okay, so a week's passed. Obviously, we have to make a decision about Roskilde. I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% convinced. This whole 7 relegation spots doesn't particularly sit well with me. I know they're top, that's pretty good, but yeah, I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. I know everyone else has turned us down, but I do think as though there might be a slightly more interesting proposition available at some point. So, rightly or wrongly, I'm going to turn this down. We're going to keep having a look because we might get something a bit more interesting reasonably shortly. So, unfortunately, Roskilde, we may come back to you at some point, but it's not going to be right now. We're going to keep our eyes peeled, and I'm sure we'll find a better option very, very soon. It's dodge a bullet time, isn't it? So, Karabukspor have decided that after interviewing me, they are not going to offer me the job. That's fine. You're sat with -3 points and terrible finances and are clearly, it's not going to work, is it? So, fine, bullet dodge there, not really a massive problem. But look at this. Another interview. Volnopinsk. Where Volnopinsk? Belarus. Yes. Now we're talking. Look at this. Belarusian First Division. Now, have Belarus got 2 divisions or have they only got 1? Look at points deducted for match fixing. Now we're right. This is what we're talking about. 15 points deducted from Naftan for match fixing. 9 points deducted from Kimik Svetlogorsk for match fixing. 3 points deducted from Lida. 3 points deducted from Orsha. 3 points deducted from Gommel. So, and Gommel is still potentially going to win the league here. There are 14 teams in it. Volna are 8 points off third. Sat mid-table. Where were they expected to be at the start? They're expected to be 6th. Okay, so they're there or thereabouts. They are currently 1 star, okay finances, synthetic pitch. Let's have a little look. Rivals, Brest, Granite. Anything about their facilities? Great training, great youth. Okay, this is interesting then. 3,000-seater, all-seater. Right. Okay, this has maybe perked my interest a little bit. So, might surprise you, never managed in Belarus before, so that's a start. Reasonably large squad, by the looks of it. The fact the season's obviously underway is interesting. No one's on massive money, but looks at 120, 160. That's fine. no huge stars. He's on loans. He's like £3,000, £3,500 down here again on loan. So, okay, this could be interesting. I think is that £1.55? £1.55 to get in to see them. Brilliant. Oh, okay. And we can't sign non-Belarusian players. I almost think we found our club. This sounds like a right challenge. So, we've got... Right, let's just recap. So we've got players, we've got clubs in the league who've been done for match fixing. We've got great youth setup, great training facilities. We can't sign players who aren't Belarusian. I think this sounds fun. Despite offering you an interview, the board do have slight reservations about your suitability to deliver the club's vision for the future. We're going in for this. I'm feeling confident. I want this job. I at least want to be in the running for it. Because this feels like it could be quite good fun. The board are pleased you've taken time to attend. There are a few questions we'd like to ask to see if you want to take the club forward. Great, let's do it. Okay, how can you overcome the relatively big obstacle of not speaking the language? Guess what, mate? Google Translate. I'll get a Rosetta Stone. Right, there you go. It's an easy language. Belarusian is an easy language. We did it at school. If you're in top French, you did Belarusian. So, can you explain why you're in the running for a few jobs? I'm merely considering my options. A club would be looking for a candidate capable of performing to competition expectations, something our last manager did not do. Are you confident of handling that better than our predecessor? Damn right. I'll do it. You give me a target, I'll achieve it. That's fine. I'm Billy Big Balls here. This club has been underperforming for far too long. Are you the right person to turn around? Oh, they're a sleeping giant. Oh, yes. I'm a motivator. Yeah. We would like to know when you intend to establish yourself as a club's man. Like right now. Like I've brought my laptop. Let's do it. I'm ready to go. As part of the recruitment process, we are willing to allow you to request changes to the current backroom staff. No, fine. Just you keep your guys in there. We'll sort something out later. Here's the club's vision. Don't need to know it. I'm already bought into your vision. Sign players under the age of 23. Great. Work within a wage budget. Fine. Finish within the top half. Excellent. Gain automatic promotion. Oh, so we're not even in the top league. Oh, I think the Belarusian second division. Like the second tier of Belarusian football. Oh, look to build on promotion to the highest league. Build it. I think I love this. Yes. Right. Okay. If hired, we'd expect you to guide them to the top half finish. I can do that. Brilliant. Give me it. Top half. Transfer budget, 23 grand. Doesn't matter. Like, how many players can you buy that aren't Belarusian for 23 grand? Free transfers all the way. We can get this. Transfer budget is realistic. A wage budget of 2,500. Yeah, well, everyone's getting like 100 quid, aren't they? So, again, that's... If we spend that right, we might be able to do okay here. So, wage budget's fine. No more proposals. And now we wait. Valerie Domishuk, get back in touch with me, mate. I thought that was a good meeting. I don't know about you guys. I thought that was a good meeting. I fancy this one. We let Roskilde go. They were very quick. They offered us the job. Let's press continue. Let's see what happens. Okay, emails have just pinged. Opened up. We've been offered a job. Is it Volnopinsk? No, not yet. It's Karlstad. And I don't know, like Swedish First Division. I don't know, maybe. Let's still hang about. I mean, 2020, that's interesting. That is interesting, the fact that they're brand new. 45 grand transfer budget. £550 a week. That's decent. Sweden's a costly country to to live in. So that's not bad. £4,000 a week wage budget. Avoid relegation. Let's delay. I want Volner. I want Volner. Like, this is interesting as well. Don't get me wrong. This is interesting. Like, a brand new club, no history. You can literally start from scratch. But I did Sweden at Helsingborg. I haven't done Belarus. I think I want Volner. Let's delay. Let's delay and see what happens. Come on, Volner. Get in touch. Offer me the job. I mean, they sent the email. Not quite the email I was wanting. Volner, what have you done? I bought into the project, didn't I? I bought into it far too much. I got myself excited, and I've ended up disappointed. So, never mind. We live to, I'm a bit gutted, to be honest, with that. Like, I've literally put all my eggs in the Volner basket there. I know we've been offered the Karlstad job, which is, again, it's an interesting one. As I said, brand new club. We can create something from scratch, but I don't know. The Belarusian challenge seemed a bit more interesting than another trip to Sweden. What we've got here? We've got a Rebro, who I think are obviously a sister club of the main club of Rebro. Average. It's just Johnny Average, isn't it? I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't approach it in a calm and rational manner. I declined the interview. Okay, so while we're obviously still deciding upon what happens with Karlstad, Moss, who are a Norwegian side in the second division, Norwegian second division, third bottom in Norwegian second division. Well, they've decided that they're quite interested in me, and apparently I would fit the club's vision for the future. So who knows what the vision for the future is in the Norwegian second division. 2 stars reputation though, so they must have been doing decently back in the day. In fact, look at that. 2000 they were in the Premier Division, and it's been a gradual decline. So yeah, a bit of a rebuild job. So that kind of rings a little bit with the sort of thing I like to do, to be honest. So maybe there might be something happening here. Should we see what we've got? Niels Arne Eggen is one of the old legends there. Legend in Norwegian football. Absolutely he is. What have we got? Average training, below average youth, average academy, 10,000 seater stadium. Sorry, 10,000 capacity stadium, 2,500 seated. Squad. Again, is it a big squad for Norwegian second division football? Couple £100 on this guy. 300 quid on this fella here. He's worth... Okay, so they're paying him £300 a week. He's only valued at 200 quid. That seems like terrible business. Whereas this guy, £10,000, you're paying him £170. £130 for him, and right, okay, so they're not really working it properly, are they, in terms of finances? Third bottom, it's going to be a challenge. I guess we sit and we see what they're going to say. Can we speak about an interview at Moss? Yes, we can. Yeah, because that's the thing, isn't it? You go and have an interview with a club in the second division of Norway, and you compare yourself straight away to Diego Simeone. So that's what I'm going to do. There you go. That should be enough for your paper for tomorrow. Let's see if that ends up in the press. So Moss were at the bottom of Norwegian second division, but check this out. Also interested, bottom of Norwegian first division. So, hey, look at that. Improvements, 4 points off survival from Korsvinger, the James Bond sponsored football team. They've had a meteoric rise. I like that about them. 2-star reputation. They have the standard below average and adequate facilities. 1,000 capacity stadium. Small enough squad to work with. Usual. Players at reasonable pricings. Average money 17 grand, 10 grand, 32 grand. Look at it. They've got a superstar for what we've been looking at. So we'll see what they're saying. Grorud. I don't know. All I'm getting is Olivier Giroud, but it's clearly not that. I would interview for a job with Olivier Giroud, to be honest, but we'll settle for these guys. We'll see what they're going to say. So here I am, just clicking away, just seeing what's what, going through the inbox, and following your application for the Arsenal job. The board have invited you for an interview. What Arsenal job? Arsenal, oh yeah, the other Arsenal. Arsenal Zhezhinsk in Belarus. The half-a-star reputation, founded in 2019, Arsenal, who are sat 8th in the Belarusian league, 4 places above Volna. Yeah, that's right, above Volna. Yeah, scorned me, did you, Volna? Right, okay, I've got the bit between 78 pence to go and watch them. Absolute bargain. £11 for a season ticket. Let's see what they've got then. Right, facilities. Let's see. Adequate training, adequate youth. Average academy. 1,600 all-seater stadium. All-seater stadium, okay, that's quite impressive. Players, what have we got? No one's getting silly money. That's good. Players who've got a bit of potential, 3,000. Okay, so maybe 3 players. 5,000. Oh, look at that. Nearly 6. All right, he's on loan here. Of course he is. Okay, that's fine. Is there any sort of restriction on what I can... Yeah, again, not allowed to sign non-Belarusians. I wonder if that's a league thing or not. It might be. That maybe makes the Belarusian league a little bit more exciting. I'm going in for it. I'm going in partly now just to spite Volna, to be honest. Let's get in here. Right, come on. We want to get a job that's going to show some people up, because I'll be honest, I don't particularly want to... I'm getting a lot of offers in like Norway and Sweden and stuff. I don't really want to go back to Scandinavia just yet. I kind of want to try something a bit new. So hopefully Belarus could be fun. Let's see what Belarus is. I bought into the Volna dream. Let's see if I can buy into the Arsenal dream, and sort of, take this club forward, because it could be fun. Let's sign high reputation players. Yeah, for that half-a-star club that we are. Like, what on earth is a half-a-star? I mean, maybe we'll see if we can get it should be quite good fun. I was trying to do this, finish in the top half of the table, try and gain promotion, end the next season, look to build. Okay, these guys are like serious. They want stuff done. Okay, that's fine. I'm excited with that. That sounds pretty good fun. EIF, Finnish First Division. Look at that. 19 games played, 6 points clear of safety. It's getting close, isn't it? That's fine. Let's have a little look at what EIF have got. 2-star semi-pro. Have they got anything that's remotely decent? Adequate, basic. Nothing really. Again, kind of as you'd expect, to be honest. Squads wise, a couple of internationals in there: Lithuanian, Canadian, South African, Kosovan. I don't know why I'm saying Kosovan, like it's a bit of a surprise, but obviously, okay, interesting as well. Is it interesting enough? Maybe. It's not Sweden, it's not Norway. And again, they've been on a bit of a rise, so yeah, all right, let's go and have a chat with them. Decision time, everybody. I think I've got it. I think I've made my mind up now. Okay, we've got 2 offers on the table, and here's what we've got. Okay, we've got Moss from Norway. You remember them, 2nd division. They've had a fall from grace, massive fall from grace from the Norwegian Premiership all the way down to Norwegian Division 2. They're not doing particularly great in there. In fact, they're doing quite poorly. They're 4 points off the bottom. So I guess, the only way is up. But they, you know what? In their credit, they sought me out. Like they came to me. They said, look, we think you match the vision that we've got. There's been a little sort of news article about fans being excited. So I like that. Like, they do genuinely want me. Squad seems fine. There's no major problems that are glaringly obvious to me. But there's just that little thing of, I did Scandinavia already very recently. And as much fun as Moss would be, and I think they're a bit of a rebuild side, there's definitely potential there to do something with them. And they're an interesting side. So, I'm not discounting them straight off. But I just think Arsenal are here. Look at that. The other Arsenal have made a bid. £750 a week in Belarus. Now, bear in mind, it costs like what? Was it 50 pence or something to go and watch the actual game? How much is it to go and actually see a match here? 78 pence. Right, so it's 78 pence to go and watch a game, and they're paying me £750. £24,000 wage, £24,000 transfer budget, £3,200 wage budget, sign high-profile reputation players, work within the budget, finish in the top half of the league on a 1-year deal. Is that possible? They're currently sat 5th. Yes, it is possible. We've not been embroiled in match fixing. There's been match fixing in the league. That's fun. You can't buy players who aren't Belarusian. That's exciting. Next year, they want us to gain promotion to the highest league, and then look to build, and then look to build, and then look to build. Ladies and gentlemen, I think at the end of episode 1, we have found our club. We have become. We're gonna manage Arsenal. We're gonna manage the other Arsenal, and that's how they're going to be known throughout the rest of this journey with them. However long it may be, we'll refer to them as the other Arsenal. So drop some comments below if you've enjoyed what we're doing. Like, I'll post up a squad pick and stuff. Obviously, next episode is going to be breakdown of squad and tactics and where we are in the league and what's still to be done and still to be decided. We've kind of got the benefit as well of the fact that the league's almost done, so we're going to have a bit of a pre-season to sort of reflect and work on stuff. So this might have been quite good timing, to be honest. We're going to hit the button. We're going to accept the contract. We're going to accept the job. It's a 1-year deal, so this could be fun. I think this feels right. We're going to manage Arsenal, the other Arsenal, as we're going to call them. So as I say, if you've enjoyed the video, do give it a like, do subscribe to the channel, because of course we're going to be going for a while. And the idea for the Journeyman is we're going to do the entire Football Manager 21 with just this save. Of course, as I say, comments below. I will, of course, leave descriptions for the squad views in the links in the descriptions as well. So, as I say, I hope you enjoyed it. Do come back and see the next video as we get set for a trip to Belarus and managing the other Arsenal. See you soon.